To all my subscribers and to anyone who is thinking of voting for me in Great Guitar Build Off 21, I'm going to make it very simple for you. It doesn't really work. Now, it is 3 o'clock, nearly half 3 in the morning, so I'm not even going to attempt to be intellectual about this. I'm going to mumble my way through this as best as I possibly can, because this video should have been up like 3 hours ago, but I have been rushing to finish this, try to finish it on time, and it hasn't really worked. Now, if we touch briefly on successes, I think the body is doing great. If you head over to my Instagram, there's a few pictures I posted in the last week or so of the body and the paint job, which I think is so cool. All the back plates really sort of fit together nicely. Through body stringing was great. We've got interesting controls. We've got our kill switch light. It was all really good. But predictably, like last year, it was the neck that has let me down. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's quite a few issues with the neck. But the main thing that was causing me an issue was I was trying to be too smart with it, using epoxy and LEDs to create really cool inlays. And from day one, it just really was fighting me. The initial fretboard got off to a decent start. All the sort of inlays were drilled in cool, you know, it looked like it was going to be successful. But then the wiring didn't work. It was all just really a bit of a mess. I had to scrap that neck completely just because there wasn't, or the fretboard even, just because there wasn't really any recovering for it. And even the second fretboard got off to a decent start and then got to the wiring again, and it was just a bit of a mess. Even still, as it stands at the moment, there are still holes and divots in this neck. Obviously it's until, you know, it's glued in, so you're not going to be able to see it, but it was really fighting me all the way. And even though I decided just to forgo that and just give up on the LEDs and the wiring, it still caused me issues. So first of all, the fretboard just feels giant with this neck. It's just, usually I'm used to playing on sort of like low profile necks, but this just feels massive to me and it just doesn't feel right at all. There is also the issue with this. It feels like, I don't know if it's an issue with the neck pocket or because the fretboard is so tall, or a bit of both, but it feels like it's actually sort of lifting away from the bridge, so pretty much to get the strings from touching the frets, these saddles on the bridge are pretty much as high as they will go. Now, there is also another thing that would have caused some issue with that, is the fact that with a week to go, I completely misplaced my Fender Stratocaster nut, and I had to scrape out a cavity really badly and glue in this other cheap plastic nut, and it just hasn't worked. I mean, you can't even play this as a slide, that's how bad it is. But, I mean, the headstock looks cool, 4x2. See what I mean? It's almost like the simple things that lets me down. The headstock actually works. The 4x2 arrangement looks really cool, but I've also used the string trees to hold the strings above the headstock so there isn't any friction between the headstock. And surprisingly, it's worked, but yet again, like last year, it's just was the fretboard that has let me down. Now, I will most definitely be fixing this guitar over the next few weeks. I'll probably just go with a simple route and just get a brand new neck. Probably something simple, just like a Stratocaster neck, or, you know, I might do 4x2 and hopefully not get sued. but just do the normal headstock and not do it slotted, just because I feel like the body has been a great success. I don't want to, I don't want to like just throw this guitar into a corner and never think about it again. Like, I definitely do want to play the body because it's really weighty with the ash and the resin. I feel like there is definitely great sustain in there somewhere. And the wiring, it all looks cool. It's all worked out fairly well. So I will certainly be fixing this guitar over the next few weeks. In terms of this channel, there will certainly be a break in videos, which is a bit of an ongoing joke for my regularity with videos, but it is what it is. I mean, I've been really busy with just my regular job as well as the live streams and the podcasts, so I feel this side of things I am definitely going to take a bit of a break, just so I can focus on everything else. But GGBO 2022, just you watch out, because I'm going to break something different next year. It's not going to be the fretboard. Maybe it'll be the body. Maybe it'll be me. That's probably most likely at this point. But yeah. Like I say, it's 3:30 in the morning. This should have been up at 12 at the latest. So I'm going to post this now just so the judges, well, not even the judges, just so you, the general populace, who will be voting, first of all, know what's going on. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. I will be on the Crimson stream on Friday, so by all means, feel free to make jokes at my expense, Liam. And yeah. I made a thing.